So I want to demonstrate to you how life looks like. This is Peter and this is Mary. Just come. All of them, they are born. The Bible says, before I formed thee, I knew thee. And not only did I know you, but, O Jeremiah, I ordained you to be a prophet to the nations. So by the time Peter comes, just come here. I want you to come here and come here. Peter and Mary, just face this side. Face this side. So this is the beginning of their life. But this is the end of their life. The Bible says the Lord knows the end from the beginning. So the Lord knows your tomorrow. The Lord knows 10 years from now who you are supposed to be. Tomorrow is a surprise to you, but to God it is known. But this is the challenge. You have two tomorrows. A tomorrow in God and a tomorrow out of God. The choice is yours. So the Lord knows the end. This is their end. The end from the beginning. Let's assume that Peter there is supposed to be a global evangelist. That is supposed to travel all over the world and preach the gospel. And let's assume Mary there is supposed to represent Tanzania in the United Nations as a delegate talking about matters of East Africa. So by the time they were born, that is their ordination. Upon this boy, there is a global evangelist who is supposed to bring 1 million souls to the Lord. Upon Mary is a vacant seat in the United Nations where she's supposed to occupy. Not only is she supposed to occupy, because the Lord has seen the poverty of her family, the Lord has decided to raise her as the one to pull her brothers and her sisters out of poverty. So the prayers of the mother were answered when Mary was born. The prayers of Tanzania were answered when Peter was born. Because the Lord knows, Peter, there is a revival in you. If only you walk in my ways. Now this is what happens. So they don't know, because we all came not knowing what we carry. Even there are people here and they don't know what they carry. But I pray by the time you are finishing this service, there will be a witness in your spirit. You are not another statistics in Tanzania. Are we together? So Peter begins life like any person in Tanzania, and Mary begins life. And so they go through primary school. Something might happen here. As they are growing, they might either encounter a prophetic word. And Peter might meet a prophet, and the prophet will tell him, I don't know why, but I see a great ministry over your life. I don't know why, but I see greatness. They may not believe it because they are too young. But the Lord is already communicating to them about their end. Are we together? So the Lord is giving them hints of what their end looks like. The Lord can even give Peter a dream, that every time he dreams, he sees stadiums full of men and people getting healed, and he doesn't know. Mary might be seeing nations. Anytime she sees the flag of America, something jumps in her. But because of the poverty in her family, anajiambia, no, it's not people in my family. And so at the end of the day, they don't even believe, because sometimes the Lord will show you your future through the channel of dreams. The Lord has to show Joseph, he's a prime minister, but the next thing, the brothers want to kill him. The Lord was trying to tell Joseph, I have taken care of your future, and your brothers can do nothing about it. Some of you have dreams. It's the Lord giving you the bigger picture, so that when you go through the pit, the Potiphar and the palace, you will not give up. You will know I am different. Am I speaking to anyone? God is not a motivational speaker. He's a destiny maker. God does not speak to encourage. He speaks to align. And so as these people grow, they now enter the very sensitive stage called youth. Two things can happen in this stage. This is where people get lost. Our global evangelist might enter into a relationship with a girl na asahau mambo yake yote ya uinjilisti. And the next thing akwe heartbroken, ashindwe vile atadeal na hiyo heartbreak, aanze kukunywa, aanze kuwa mlevi, na uone hata amechora tattoo ya diamond kwa kifua. Mwanaume anachora tattoo ya mwanaume mwingine. Jua kuna vitu unaonanga unasema ai. Na huyu atoke kwa njia za Bwana. Ayatoka kwa njia za Bwana, potea. Aya sasa kuja hapa. Sasa kaa hapo. According to heaven, this is a global evangelist. But this man is now in campus. He doesn't know himself. He's a drunkard. Hakuna concert anakosanga. Na maybe baada ya campus aanguke mtihani, asonge. The next thing, ile kitu tunaweza msaidia sana ni tumnunulie daladala. I am not prophesying, sir. I'm giving an example. Yours is a different story. And so, by the time this man, nasisemi kama unaendesha daladala sio kazi, but what I can tell you, some of us, we know what we carry. Na unaweza anzia kwa daladala na ukuwe mtu wa maana, si ni kweli? Na huyu jamaa maisha yake inaweza enda maga kwa ile meza. Now that man might live 70 years, die with 4 children, but according to God, he died a premature death. In that burial, we are not burying Peter. We are burying a global evangelist. It is paying to heaven. And this is the picture of many young people, that at the gate of their youth, that's where they were hijacked. Am I speaking to anyone? Yes. And so by the time this guy, by the time we are burying him, we are not burying a young man. This man can live and say, I don't know why, but I feel this is not where I'm supposed to be. Because there is a witness of ordination telling him, you are greater than what you're doing. Something keeps on provoking him. The man might get born again. Now come, this is the second possibility. He